Greetings, loves. How are you guys? It's a beautiful day. I have 9 more days left to my birthday, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. But today is a special day. I was actually just trying to play some music, but it's being really janky this morning. I'm not sure why. Um, I'm just trying to play a little music, people. But nevertheless, I have really anxious energy today. Today's my dad's birthday. So, because he never really kind of shows up in my sacred space, um, I'm kind of anxious with going there to tell him happy birthday. I have his candle lit. Let me show y'all. It's his birthday, so I lit his candle. And that thing is just going, wow, that fire flame is flickering. Happy birthday, Dad. So, leave everybody else's candle off today. Oh, I lit my heart chakra candle too. Yeah, and we're gonna actually, because this was something I wanted to show you guys before. Oh, you can see me too. Um, this is the Buddha board that I got myself. And it really just symbolizes you not becoming attached to something too long. That all things come to an end, such as don't own the rights to this music. That's Janae Monet. Janae Aiko. I love Janelle Monet, but that's Janae Aiko. Um, but certain things like my daddy's love doesn't last forever. And I have to know that it'll still be okay. Even though he's here not giving me his physical love, I feel it spiritually. I feel somewhat assured that he, oh, it did pick back up. There it is. Okay, so I don't know where I left off at, but I think I was explaining the fact that I don't own the rights to this music and that this is Janae Aiko. And I was just referencing that this Buddha board reflects the fact that nothing lasts forever. All things come to an end. Um, everything is life, and everything has a beginning and an end, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship with a person. Um, it always has a beginning, which is its birth, which is when you meet, and then it has an end when it's over, whether they're still here physically or not. If you guys aren't in that type of relationship no more, it's dead. It's over. Doesn't last forever. Nothing lasts forever. So I think it's good for us to get into the idea that even all good things come to an end, so that we're not expecting more than what reality is. So I'm feeling really emotional and anxious. So I kind of just wanted to really start the day with my meditation today instead of starting the day and then coming back to it. I really just needed to reflect a little bit and just quiet my mind because I had a lot of thoughts going through my mind. Um, we're going through, my siblings and I, when I say we, uh, a battle. It's an unnecessary battle with my aunt in reference to my grandmother's estate. So we've been dealing with this since my grandmother passed in October. And my grandmother's birthday was July 22nd. She would have been 85. My dad's birthday's today, August 1st. He would have been 55. Um, and my birthday is August 10th, and I'll be 35. We always had that, like, we love that little, how everything was in sync with us. But um, I'm not sure if you guys can feel my energy or if you can feel how anxious I am. But I really just need to quiet my mind and just meditate, focus. And I think once I tap into the fact that I want to see him and I want to just talk to him and tell him happy birthday, then I'll be good. I'll be okay. But some of this anxiety comes from the fact that his last birthday that he was living, it'll be 3 years this year that my father's passed away. Just laying some sage to try to get rid of some of this anxious, low vibrating energy. But the last birthday before he passed, tidbit, little note. I don't remember my dad ever calling me for my life, telling me happy birthday. All my life, all the years. His birthday is August 1st. My birthday is August 10th. I don't recall a call from my dad. But it was months before he passed that we kind of established a relationship that I've always gained. And not always gained, but I always yearned for. I ended up gaining that relationship with him shortly before he passed. I don't own the rights. What is this? Her, my song. This is Her, my song. I don't own the rights, but I'm just about to be breathing while I'm letting the words play in the background. I'm like, my chest is tight. I couldn't leave out the house without meditating first. I feel like everything would have just went wrong. I would have got frustrated. I would have ended up crying. It just felt like the energy is not right. So taking deep cleansing breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. The purpose of my 10-day countdown was really to find the joy in this milestone in my life. And I don't want to feel this type of emotion. I don't want to feel this type of sadness. So I have to face it. It's It hurts so bad when you're trying to hold it in and you're just not letting it out. So as you breathe, tap into the place where that energy is and the discomfort. You start to feel it. You know that you're tapping into it. I'm just going to call on my whole spirit team to just help me through whatever this anxiety is that I'm feeling. I don't know if my dad has a message for me or if he's anxious or what. I don't know. I don't know what this feeling is. I'm feeling, but it's a pull. And it's just like, it's at my heart. It's a pull at my heart. And I think it's just that I need healing there when it comes to him. Get over the fact or forgive him. Like, I think I just need to forgive my dad. I just need to forgive him for the relationship that we didn't have. For all that I ever wanted from him that he never gave me. Aside from everything else, I'm tapping into my sacred space so that I can connect with him spiritually. Aside of me just feeling these feelings and emotions and speaking it out loud, I'm tapping into my sacred space. I'm literally walking in there now. I'm putting the open sign, turning the sign to open, as you should have a open and closed sign to let spirit know when they're welcome and when they're not. I'm opening the sign. I'm opening the door. I'm walking in, and there's my space. There's two chairs, but I'm walking around on the other side where I normally see him. Like he's never ever sat in my space. He's always just been kind of distant, making his presence known, but not really present in the moment. I'll see him out my peripheral or at a distance, but I haven't become up close and personal with him. I haven't gotten up close and personal with him in the spirit realm as I have everybody else, or even kind of said hi to them, but I haven't even spoken to my dad. I know that he's there. I know that he's there, but it's like I don't know where to start. I want to hit him, but then I want to hug him and kiss him and tell him how much I love him. So right now I'm just adjusting all of those feelings before I actually see him there. I still don't see him there. I don't see him there, so I should ask him to come. Dad, can you meet me in my sacred space? I just want to hug and tell you happy birthday. Of course I see Jerry. He's like always present. But it's no one in my sacred space but Jerry. It's crazy how I think he was always trying to push me to create this space, because now that every time I go here, he's like the first person like, hey, welcome back. But I think he knew that, or knows that this helps me just taking myself mentally to a place where I feel comfortable and I can control my thoughts and I don't have to worry about them being so scattered and all over the place. But okay, focus, you need to. It's like the moment those words started resonating, I saw him. So fucking crazy, man. I see him clear as day with this red skin jersey on. He need to put on a Dallas one in my space. Happy birthday, Dad. Something I never got to tell you because I was just as stubborn and never called you because you never called me. Happy birthday. I love you and I miss you. I'm sorry. It's crazy. This is crazy. I know I'll be alright. I mean, he just assuring me. Jesus, look at me. But he's literally just assuring me that I'll be alright. And he got me covered. I don't have a clue. I never have a clue with what or how I'm going to even pay my bills lately. I haven't been working since March. And somehow, some way, my provisions are met. So I just constantly thank my spirit team, my spirit guides. I thank Jerry for providing for Jay Sean. I thank my dad for providing for me. My stepdad who passed, Seville, he recently came into my sacred space. And I'm so absolutely grateful that he showed up too, because he kind of Jay. I need him to look at these pictures from his picture. There's a white bag downstairs in front of my There's a white bag downstairs in front of my rack, my stand with my ingredients on it. Can you give me that white bag? It's like on top of the printer. It has pictures in it and a notebook in it. Oh, this thing went off. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sure, I hope all of this is connecting, because this is a in the moment type live, like a real live in the moment. And this is India Ari, the truth playing, as I am announcing all these songs, because I do not know. Yeah, pass me the frames that are in the inside of it. Because I do not know why or when they'll take my video down. So I don't own the rights. This is India Ari, the truth. Just in case y'all hadn't noticed, I had to get out of that shake. Is it another one in there? There's two in there, right? Yeah. Thank you. Look. That's him and me and my little brother. And he showed himself up in my daggone sacred space. I gotta get a candle for him made. He's the only person that came to see me after I had my son. My son had to stay in the hospital for 2 weeks after he was born, and I had him after Mother's Day. Well, right before Mother's Day, and he came and gave me a really big balloon for Mother's Day and celebrated the fact that I was a mom. And again, he was the only one that did that. And that's Lorenzo Seville Hawkins. Can't see that picture. It's not really a good picture. But yeah, that's my man's. That's my first stepdad. But this is my dad. This is my mom's. Abby. This is my son's best friend. This is his papa. And that's my guy. He's more like my friend more than my dad, though. And I really appreciate that, because I could talk to him about anything. And I'm not going to get emotional, because I feel like he was put in my life, because I could never talk to my own dad, or even my first stepdad, my brother's father. I couldn't talk to them or have that relationship with them. But he is like the perfect father figure for me, perfect grandfather for my son. I was feeling really choked up, and I'm just feeling like these tears are really cleansing, and it has to happen, because I've been holding on to him still for a long time when it comes to my dad. Either feeling guilt, feeling shame, or feeling just like incomplete, like no closure. I haven't still felt some type of way when I thought about my birthday and his birthday. So today I'm dead in the shit. I'm dead in it. I'm forgiving him, and I'm asking him for his forgiveness to forgive me, because I have to move forward with loving him. As y'all can see, I hope this video captures the whole thing, but Daddy's love is gone. I'm gonna do it one more time just in case. But this is my Buddha board, and it just represents, well, it allows you not to get too connected to anything too long, because all things end and all things come to an end. All things that once lived comes to an end. There was one point in time where I felt my dad's love, and this is the time where I don't. So I'm getting close to the end of my video, because I feel like I have to do a big cry, and I'm not going to do that. While y'all over here. So I'm going to pull this card real quick and see what he trying to tell me. I'm pulling from the deck, Talking to Heaven. I feel like I just really need to, really quick, about this deck and how I started my son on this deck because he always has questions for his dad. This is Stay Ready by Janae Aiko and Kendrick Lamar, but I'm going to turn this down some because I don't have time to keep on talking about them songs. So, short story. When Jay first started using the cards, or when we were just playing around with them, and Spice was in here with us, and he was like, "All right, Mom, you pull a card for you, I'm pull a card for me," and then we both pulled those cards. It was like, "Wow!" And then he said, "Let's pull a card for Spice." I'm like, "Look, Jay, you going too far. We're not about to pull no card for Spice. Come on, Mom, let's pull a card for Spice." So I was like, "All right, Jay Sean." He sat there for a minute. He was just like, "All right, I'm ready." He pulled this card. And it took him so back. Like he just like and I was like, what was wrong? He was like, do you know what I asked my dad? I asked my dad if there are animals in heaven. And this was the card that he pulled. I am surrounded by loving animals. I'm surrounded by loving animals. He could not stop crying. He broke down. So from then on out, I trust the cards because I trust my spirit. I trust my spirit team, and I trust that they're going to communicate messages to us, and nothing that's been portrayed to us all these years about spirit being so bad and cards, like shit, it's a card and who you're communicating with. It's all about the intention of things. It's all about your mindset and your focus, your motive, your intention of things. And if it's on some demonic shit, then yeah, that's what you get. Okay, one just fell out. I'm gonna pick that one too, but I'm also gonna pick two more. The one that fell out was The Earth is Our School. Jeez. Oh my God. Like, wow. Okay, so these are messages I'm taking from my dad. I'm showing you guys as it fades away. So this is the Buddha board. This is just so calming. Meditate. Write anything that you wish to go away. I'm gonna write a few things on here that I want to fade away. And as I meditate, I'm gonna visually see them fading away from my life. But back to this card. The earth is our school. I find this very, 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 very significant because my son and I have been talking about how we need to just tap into learning way more ways to survive and survival techniques. Um, and just using earthly things like fossils and dirt and water and just using the elements of the earth. So we've been doing research. This crazy that this card. We've been doing research about how to survive in an event of a catastrophe or something. But this card is definitely telling me to stay on that path and continuing to educate myself and educate my son because the earth is our school. That was interesting. Okay, so two more. I wasn't really for this shuffling at first before those came out, so I love you, Dad. He's easing my heart. Like it's the fact that I said all that, it's kind of like calming down that energy. It was just like ooh, 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 ooh. Which one y'all want me to pick? Pick one. And two. So I just picked three cards all together. There's nothing significant about it. Okay, so this just told me that my tears that I'm feeling like there's an overwhelming amount of them. It's just reminding me that they're cleansing. Tears are cleansing for my soul. Just reminds me that they're cleansing. It's nothing to be associated with hurt or pain. They're cleansing. It's for you too. This is really important for even men too. Like, don't be afraid to drop a tear. When you hold them in, you're holding in so much pain that you're letting out verbally, emotionally, physically to other people in your life that you may love. Let it out. It's cleansing. It's refreshing. It releases and allows you to rejuvenate other things. It allows you to be rejuvenated in other different ways when you release all the pain that's associated. Even when it's joyous tears, release them. They're cleansing. Don't hold them in. If something makes you feel that great to cry, cry. Feels good. Okay, so this card, well, I'm asking for your help. He just reminded me that he's not dead. He's still here. His spirit is very much still here. The last card is I am not dead. And I think that is very symbolic for me because as important as and as much as I know it, I think I put him there. I think I put him in that box. Because again, like I said, I never really acknowledged him in my sacred space. I saw him there, but I never really acknowledged him there. And I think that he's just making me comfortable with where he is, making me comfortable with how everything was when he was here physically to let me know that everything is going to be better with our spiritual relationship. And I have to be okay with that. I have to know that it's just as meaningful that he's guiding me while he's not here. It means just as much, the relationship now, than before he left me physically. So I'm so glad I got all of this out so I wouldn't be feeling angry and bitter today. I always feel that way on his birthday because I've held so much resentment over the years that he didn't call his firstborn and wish her happy birthday, whose birthday is 9 days after his. But today's the day that I forgive you, Dad, for all of the disappointments, all of the letdowns. I remove them from my heart. I ask that my spirit team just help me overcome the adversity of all that I'm feeling. It's not just hurt from my dad, but it's adversity in every way, shape, or form right now in my life. And by me not ever wanting to be in this place at 35, I've become so humble to just embrace the experience, trust the process, and know that everything ain't on my time. And when it comes, that's when it's for me. I can't put a timeline on when God does stuff for me or when it's appropriate, but um yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here because I'm about to break down. I'm about to have a real cleansing session that I don't want to give y'all too much. I already gave y'all enough. But 9 days to my birthday. I didn't do no style today. I was gonna do a little style for every day before I get rid of these things, but today's my dad's day and I'm just focused on him. I'm gonna go see him later and see if he has his headstone yet. Let's keep our fingers crossed for that. Some good vibes and energy, so I won't have to get irritated about that. But I'm gonna already expect that maybe it's not. Okay, I'm not dead. Only my physical body is gone. I now know that our bodies are just a small part of who we really are. I am aware that you miss my voice and my physical presence, but my soul, get out of here. trying to call, interrupt my life. But my soul and spirit are very much alive. The times when you felt my energy, I was really there next to you, and I am now. We each have a unique energy fingerprint, and you recognize mine when I'm with you. Trust that feeling. I'm actually more alive now than ever before. Gone are all the distractions and the stressors that I allowed to rob me of the enjoyment of my life. Now I see how trivial everything was, and that all that ever mattered were the important priorities of love, family, friendship, caring, and helping. But I've also discovered how to turn my regrets into learning and growing. I ask that you do the same. Oh my God. This ain't some y'all understand why I do stuff live, why I'm doing recording and stuff, because I can't really just make it up. Like I was just sitting there talking about my regrets, but he's asking that I do the same. I now see that I never had anything to fear. There is no death, and nothing bad can ever happen to anyone in spiritual truth. Of course, it's important to be smart and careful and always follow your guidance, but please don't forsake joy because of fears, because there's truly nothing to fear. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you. That was really, really uplifting and refreshing. I felt like he was saying that to me. I really visualized him saying that to me. I wasn't going to read the meanings of these books, but when I was about to end this, something just said pick up the book and just tell them the meaning to the card. The earth is our school. We often forget when living in the physical body that the earth isn't our true home. Heaven is. Heaven is a lot like earth with people, animals, flowers, trees, and such. The difference is that up here, there is no competition to meet physical needs. After all, you don't have to eat or pay taxes in heaven. You do have responsibilities, but they are part of your life purpose, so they are joyful. For that reason, everyone in heaven is relaxed, forgiving, happy, and loving. We go to earth to experience life in a physical body. It's like going away to boarding school. Once you have a physical body, the ego becomes apparent because everyone is competing and struggling to take care of their physical demands. But if you can rise above those energies, you learn how to bring heaven's love to earth, which is what I'm striving to do every day. When I tell you I'm disconnecting from all of this, the need of the earth, like the need of the world and materialistic things and just things that everyone else love, I'm really detaching myself from. Um, it can take multiple lifetimes to grasp this simple yet not simple concept. Fortunately, I'm here to help you learn what's really important for your spiritual growth. Love. The more you can see yourself and others through heaven's loving eyes, the more you'll understand that everyone is doing the best they can. You'll have compassion for yourself and others, and that is when you've mastered your schoolwork. And that's what it reflects, that the earth is our school where we have to learn different things as far as love, compassion, things of that sort. And for the last one, oh goodness. Well, I'm glad I'm sharing this with you guys because I definitely would have been crying, crying, crying off camera after I ended this. Okay. Tears cleanse the soul. When you cry, I'm even closer to you, hugging you and reassuring you. Sometimes you feel my presence and sometimes not. Really was just feeling him like when I just couldn't control my tears. However, I want you to know how beautiful you are when you are vulnerable. When you are vulnerable with your heart fully open and feeling your raw emotions. Tears are a way to wash away your soul of impurities, such as fear and worry. It's a healthy means of releasing painful feelings, such as I said. So I'm very proud of you for allowing yourself to cry. I know it's difficult and that you want the pain to end. And it will, I promise. Just know that your heart heals faster as you allow it to experience all of these feelings. Don't try to stay just accepting the fact that I have to feel love. I have to feel it. Don't try to shun it. Don't try to make it be what you want it to be. Don't try to take it as like and you really want it to be love. Like, okay. Um, just know that your heart heals faster as you allow it to experience all these feelings. Don't try to stay composed or hold back tears. Cry if and when you need to. People will understand. And if they don't, then that says much more about them than it does about you. Because God gave us the ability to share tears for a healing reason, and it takes a strong person to cry. Whew. So find your strength. Find your strength. Wow. That was great. Thank you, Daddy. Happy birthday. I'm gonna turn that with you one time. All right. Yeah, it then came back. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it because I feel like it's the end of the video anyway. Y'all have an amazing day. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Today's day 9. I got 9 days. August 5th. Y'all have a good one. 11 lights.